Hey YouTube land, this is Tycanders doing another action figure review. Now this time I'm doing a review for the Jurassic World Primal Attack Carnotaurus. Now, I picked this guy up recently. It's the only one of the Primal Attack figures I've seen over here. I had to get this in Argos. They didn't seem to have it in Smiths. I don't know if Smiths are even continuing with the Jurassic World line because they haven't gotten any kind of newer figures in quite a while. The last stuff they got was the Dino Rivals Dual Attacks and the Mega Dual Attacks, but they haven't gotten any of the electronic stuff at all, which is what this guy is. So if I just push on the head, you can, or on the tail, you can see the Gimmick. So it comes in this newer style box. If I just take the figure out of the way for the moment. So you have Owen in blue in the corner. You have this fencing in the background. You have the image of the dinosaur, the name of the dinosaur, Control and Conquer is the line. If I flip it around to the back of the box, you have an image of the prototype of the figure, which looks a little bit better than the finished version, but that's only because it's the prototype. It has, you know, press button, roars, neck moves, mega chomping and roar action. Then it has the other two dinosaurs. I'm not sure if you can see those. Well, one's not a dinosaur, one's a giant crocodile thing, which looks absolutely awesome. Then the other one's just, is it the Tarbosaurus? I think is how you pronounce it. Can't even pronounce the name for the crocodile thing, so I'll just call it the crocodile thing. Now, just because I have it to hand, here is the Concavenator box. So you can see the difference in the packaging. They've changed up the packaging quite a bit. You still have Owen on the cover. You have the Rex and the Triceratops and the Dino Rivals. Now, instead of that, now you have Owen and blue again, which is how they did the original Jurassic World, Mattel Jurassic World line. They had Owen and blue kind of plastered all over it. And then this is the one for the Concavenator. So I might just throw a quick review of that in at the end of this. But for the main review, it is this guy. Let me just straighten out his foot a bit. It is worth noting that when he's in the box, he has two wire things or little plastic straps here, but he also has, or it also has a pegs clipping him in. Here is the Dino Rival app thing. Now I have tried scanning it. It doesn't seem to register it. It doesn't have a listing for it on the Dinosaur app. But there is a barcode, so I'm assuming they might be updating it at some point, maybe in the new year. They'll update that system and include some of the newer Primal Attack line stuff. But as it stands, my one hasn't actually been updated, even though it does say I have the up-to-date version of the app. And then for attack features, you have, if I just hold him by his feet, it's a bit awkward. So you can move the tail and it moves the head and neck at the same time, and you press the button for the roar. But he also has a second roar, so if you just push him back up, it actually clicks in here on the leg, and he has a secondary roar as well, which is quite nice. Detail is quite nice. You can see he has the roaring, the speaker for the roar, the battery section. Overall detail is very nice on this guy. I love the Carnotaurus. I have the original Jurassic Park Series 2 Carnotaur, or the Doom Bull I think it was called, and it's one of my favourite toys. And this one is just really nice. I like the paintwork. I know the prototype looks a little bit better. The browns look a little bit darker, and it just pops a little bit more on the box, but overall it is really nice. So articulation wise, because of the head and neck are all part of the same gimmick, you don't really have much posability in that. Like if you move it, it just springs back to the default section or default setting. Same with the jaw. The jaw doesn't lock into place or anything like that. The legs do move forward and back, as you saw, but they don't seem to be on separate. They seem to be on the same kind of pin going through. The hands are separate, the teeny tiny little hands, and they have a hinge out and go forward and back. So it is quite a nice dinosaur. And then for scale, from the tip of the tail, if I can just get the tip of the tail in, tip of the tail to around the front of the mouth is around just a little over 15.5 inches. And then height wise, the highest point on the dinosaur, which is the horns, is about just under 8 inches. I'm not sure if you can see that on screen, but it is just around 8 inches high. Of course, if you raise him up on the back, on these back legs, he's a bit higher. So, just for human scale, unfortunately, do I have any Jurassic World figures near me? I unfortunately don't. So, Bookworm here will have to be a stand-in for one of them. So you can see the height of a sort of 3¼ inch figure to it. It is quite a big dinosaur. So, it is quite big. And let's see if I can get it to chomp him. Oop. Oh, that worked. So you can get him to chomp people quite nicely. So, and then, as I said, I'm just going to throw this one in at the end because I didn't do a review for this guy. Here is a Concavenator. He's a good bit smaller, which I think is possibly in scale. I don't think he was as big as the Carnotaur. He is one of the Dual Stike, so he has a button up here for the chomping. This is the first version colour scheme. There is a second colour scheme where it's more tan with blue on the back, I think it is. Or is it red? I can't remember if it's blue and red. And then you have the tail strike as well. Again, he has posability. Hands can go out and rotate around. Legs splay out to the side and can go forward and back. And because of the action feature, you don't really get any posing out of the tail or out of the head. But I like the green colour version. There is the kind of more tan colour one, but I do like it quite nicely. Again, the box is a similar design to the Carnotaurus box, but it has different actual artwork. But it is a similar open style packaging, so just be careful when you're getting them. The batteries could be worn on some of the electronic ones, or just double check the kind of joints and stuff, because since they are exposed, you could have issues with the necks and the tails being broken and stuff like that. So just be careful with the action features that might be broken on the ones that are in store. So there you go, guys. Quick video review for the Carnotaurus and the Concavenator from Jurassic World. As I say in my videos, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this video. Cheers, guys!